Hello and welcome to the History and Art Secrets YouTube channel. Are you ready for a new journey in search of knowledge? Foggia, the capital of the Capitanata region, was at the center of a rich network of infrastructures that made it a vital hub for Axis communications and logistics. Situated on the broad plain between the Gargano promontory and the Tavoliere plateau, it was home to a complex of 4 military airfields: Amendola, Cerignola, Stornara, and Gianni Caproni, and one of the largest railway stations in southern Italy, with tracks branching off to Bari, Naples, and the Greek-Albanian front. On the eve of 1943, the city had approximately 60,000 inhabitants, many of whom worked in the railway workshops and airfields, and was a hub for the resupply of men and supplies bound for North Africa and the Balkans. After the Allied landings in Sicily, planned for July 10, the destruction of Foggia's air bases became a priority to prevent the Luftwaffe's rapid response. Beginning in May 1943, the United States Army Air Forces, affiliated with the Royal Air Force, launched a series of attacks. The use of B-17 Flying Fortresses and B-24 Liberators allowed them to target fuel depots, aprons, and rail yards, while the RAF flew night missions with Mosquitoes to demoralize the population. The first U.S. raid, targeting refueling facilities, took place on May 28, 1943. Subsequent raids on May 30 and 31 destroyed dozens of German aircraft parked outdoors. On July 15, 60 B-24s from the 9th Air Force struck the runways, forcing disruptions to German air traffic. On July 22, a second group of 71 B-17s dropped 300 tons of bombs on the rail hub, while British bombers pounded the depots with incendiary bombs. On August 16, 200 Fortresses and Liberators dropped hundreds of tons of ordnance on the airfields. On August 19, 233 American planes struck ammunition depots and freight yards, followed by a night raid by 120 British Wellingtons. On August 25, 276 Fortresses flew over the city, razing 4 out of 5 airfields. A few days later, on September 7 and 8, the missions intensified. 114 B-17s bombed Foggia again, while the RAF attempted to prevent the German troops from retreating towards Rome. On September 9, upon hearing the news of the armistice, Liberators surprised the retreating Italian infantry units, causing panic among the population. On September 16 and 17, to facilitate the Allied landing at Salerno, the USAAF concentrated more than 400 bombers on bypass roads and fuel depots around the city. Civilian losses were immense. Contemporary sources cite over 22,000 deaths, but post-war censuses and demographic research indicate approximately 2,000 bodies registered plus 3,000 missing. The discrepancies stem from the fact that many evacuees never returned and were declared missing. Much of the historic center was razed to the ground. Medieval churches, workers' neighborhoods, and aristocratic homes were mercilessly targeted. Following the German retreat, the British 8th Army entered the city on October 1 and transformed the area into one of the largest Allied airfields in the Mediterranean, with over 30 runways connected to depots, maintenance workshops, and fighter bases. Post-war reconstruction proceeded slowly due to the need to clear minefields. After the war, the city received the Gold Medal for Civil Valor in 1959 and the Gold Medal for Military Valor in 2006, while monuments and plaques, including the Ossuary Chapel inaugurated in 1954, commemorate the sacrifice of the population. The experience of the bombing of Foggia remains an exemplary case of warfare by attrition and the strategic use of aviation. If you enjoyed this video story, please like it, share it on your social media, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Hello and welcome to